A major headache is coming for drivers in the North Metro area this summer. A 4-mile segment of Highway 65 from 694 to County Road 10 will receive new pavement. The current road was built in 1955, and anyone who uses it knows that it is time for an upgrade. In addition to the new pavement, the road will also receive several other improvements, including better pedestrian crossings, new and repaired drainage structures, replacement of old guardrail, and major improvements to the bus stops along the side of the road.
For example, Metro Transit bus stops on Highway 65. The bus stops now are essentially a bus stop sign stuck into the ground next to the shoulder. We have people who understandably need to walk to the bus stop, but they have to walk on the shoulder of Highway 65, which isn't ideal from a safety perspective, or they have to walk in the ditch to get to the bus stop. It's not accessible. Walking in the ditch isn't an option in a winter with lots of snow.
New sidewalks will be built for bus passengers, in addition to a concrete waiting pad at each bus stop. The safety improvements are important, but the main portion of the project is the pavement reconstruction. The new pavement is expected to last for 20 to 30 years. In order to complete the project as quickly as possible and to keep the project costs down, MnDOT has made the tough decision to close the road during construction.
Starting about June 11th, southbound Highway 65 will be closed from County Highway 10 to Moore Lake, Medtronic Parkway on the south end of Moore Lake.
Each direction of Highway 65 is expected to be closed for approximately 2 months. This was difficult for city officials to accept. They pushed for a crossover to be added to the project. In a crossover, all traffic would cross over to one side of the roadway, meaning that a single lane of traffic moving in each direction would be maintained throughout the project. However, MnDOT ultimately decided that a crossover would be too expensive, would add too much time to the project, and would make the project unsafe.
The main reason that we do not want to run a single lane of traffic in each direction on one side of the highway is safety. Running one lane per direction on each side of the highway, it works on a freeway where you don't have signalized intersections, driveways. It can work on a rural expressway where the volumes are low, but on a high volume expressway such as Highway 65, where there's a number of signalized intersections, private business driveways straight directly onto Highway 65. Running traffic like that is not ideal from a safety perspective.
Even though MnDOT has decided against the crossover, other recommendations made by city officials were included in the project design.
The staging of the project is a little different. Originally, the entire segment would be closed for during construction. Now they're going to start on the southbound. Once they're finished to 81st, they're going to move the construction barricades to just south of 81st, so that'll open up that intersection faster. Same on the Moore Lake Drive segment in Fridley when they're working on northbound. So that helps some traffic flow issues that we were concerned about. The local detours, getting those established, we asked for that information and they provided that. Listening to us on making sure adequate signage is there, listening to us on communication with residents and businesses about the project and keeping everyone informed. And then also they're going to look into possibly retrofitting some of the signals to allow for the flashing yellows for the left. So if there's no traffic, a car can make a left. So that'll help with some of the queuing in the turn lanes.
The project organizers are committed to keeping the public informed through email updates and social media networks. They are also working with local businesses who will be impacted by the project. They will create a map to show business customers the best way to get to the local businesses. MnDOT understands that this project will make for a difficult summer, but they think that the community will be pleased with the final product.
It will definitely be an inconvenience, a hardship this summer, and MnDOT will do everything we can as an agency to help limit the inconvenience and do what we can to reduce it while still making sure the project can get done in a way that's safe and efficient and economical for the taxpayer. But I do encourage folks to have the longer-term vision. The highway is going to look brand new and be good for at least 15 and perhaps up to 30 years.
For North Metro TV News, Ben Hale reporting.